Hello, guys. Good day, everyone. Welcome to another YouTube video on my channel. And today, I'm basically going to take you guys through how to do georeferencing in QGIS. Um, Georeferencing is the art of assigning coordinate to a particular place. I mean, the respective place that's supposed to be on the real Earth. So before you can work with any raster data in QGIS, that particular data have to be georeferenced before you can work with it. So that's why they say GIS is all about dealing with geographically referenced data. So today I'm going to take you through how to do georeferencing in GIS. So the video, I'm first going to explore how to download a raster data or to download a topographic map online, then use that to demonstrate how to do the georeferencing using that particular topographical map. So to start with, I'm first going to open my Chrome and teach you how to download a topographical map online. So I'm opening my Chrome here. So I have my Chrome here. So I've already bookmarked the link to my Chrome, but I'm gonna open the link to that particular site where you'll be able to download the topographical map. So I'm coming here, then the name I bookmark I've named it topographical map. So I'm going to search for the link and I'll first type HTTPS. So the link is here on top here, so I'm going to hit enter. And it takes me to a site where I can download any topographical map of my choice I want. But basically, this one covers only the Indian countries that we can work with. So to download a topographical site, you can see it name 1, 2, and to have a lot of numbers here. So each number represents a topographical map. So basically, I'm going to just select one of the number and download a topographical map and import it to my desktop and now upload it to QGIS and go ahead to go and do the georeferencing. So to start with, I'm just going to click any of the numbers that I want in the box. I'm going to click on 11. So if I click on 11, it gets loaded. And when it loads, this site is going to show. So to download this particular map, I just right click on it and select save images. So when you click on save image, then you browse to your desktop where you want to save it. But in my case, I've already downloaded a sample of it, what I'm going to be using to teach you guys how to georeference. So there's no need for me or downloading another one again. So you can also equally go and download something like this, and let's go ahead to the QGIS to start the process. I'm going to open my QGIS, and QGIS is an open software where you can access it. I've done a video on the interface of QGIS. If you are still familiar, you're not familiar with the interface of QGIS, can kindly go to my videos and you'll see one of the videos that I've done, which is introducing the interface of QGIS for you. So I'm going to open QGIS on my PC. So I've opened QGIS. So if I open QGIS, this is going to be the interface of the QGIS. So georeferencing is a tool that may not be available on your desktop or on your QGIS unless you install the plugin. So in order for you to install any plugin in the QGIS is an open software where anybody at all can design any plugin and upload. So to be able to do georeferencing, you have to install a georeferencing tool in the world. Plugins. So I'll go to the plugins. If I come to plugins, and I'll go to manage and install plugins. If I go to manage and install plugins, another window is going to appear like this. So I'll come to all. So if I click on all, then I'll type the reference. But in my case, it has already been installed. But if it wasn't installed, I'll just click here. Like this one has not been installed. I'll just click on it, then I'll come and click on install plugins, and your software, the tool is going to be installed in your software. Then you can go ahead to go and do your georeferencing. So in my case, when you install if you install a georeferencer, it normally goes to your raster. So when you click on the raster, you see something like georeferencing. So you click on it, it opens another window. So this window allows you to what? To be able to upload the data, the raster data that I've downloaded. So I'll click here and it'll ask me open a raster. So I'll click on open raster. So if I open raster, then I'll browse to my desktop where I save the data. I save it in a folder called topographic. Search for the folder. I save my data in a folder called Georeference. So I'm going to go to the Geo column. I have it here, Georef, and I'll open the raster data in my georeferencing toolbox. So it is loading. So my data is uploaded into the georeferencing. So georeferencing itself is kind of GIS software. So you have the PAM tool that is going to allow you to pick the data and move it to anywhere you want to go. And you have the zoom tool where you can use to zoom the data. So I'm going to start here and teach you how to just do the georeferencing. I'm going to do georeferencing for the four corners of the topographical map. Then you can also proceed to do the rest, just giving you the basic understanding of the. So to start my georeferencing, I'm going to georeference the four corners of the map. So I'll click on the plus sign, the zoom sign, then I'll zoom to this corner. So if I zoom to this corner, you are seeing the coordinates of you are seeing the coordinates here as well. So we have the longitude and the latitude. So in reality, we always know the latitude is for the X and the longitude is for the Y. But when it comes to the software, it is a reverse. The longitude is normally for the X and the latitude is normally for the what? The Y, because the longitude measure locations in reference to X and Y, and the latitude is normally north and south. So this is how it works. So to do reference, I'm coming here where they ask me to add point. So I'm going to click on add point here. So if I click on add point, immediately my mouse pointer will turn to plus. Then I'll come to the edge of this one. Then I'm going to click on it. So if I click on it, they are going to ask me to input X and Y. So here for my X, I'm going to have 7,730. So I'm going to have 7,730. And my Y is going to be just 14. Then I'll click on OK. And the point is going to be added to that particular place. Then I'll move to the other end of the topographical map. So if you are using a mouse, this is going to be easy for you. But in the case I'm not using the mouse here, so you just have to scroll to the other end of the topographical sheet where you can add another point as well. So this is the end of the other one. So I'm going to come here again. I'm going to add point again. So I'll click on add and add point exactly where the two lines meet. So for the X again, I'm going to have 79. Then for the Y, I'm going to have 14. Then I'm going to hit OK. So now I have to go to the word the southern part of the map. So I will again move. I can decide to zoom the whole map to what? Layer, then I'll continue. So I can use this tool to zoom it so that it becomes small for me. Then I can now use this one to zoom at the end where I want to georeference. So I zoom at this corner and I have it here. So I'll click on add point. So click exactly here. Then as usual, my X is going to be 77, 30, and my Y is going to be 13. Then I'm gonna hit OK. Then I'll go to the other side of the map using the palm tool. So I'll come to add point, then I click on exactly where it is located. So here, my X is going to be 79 again, and my Y is going to be 13. Then I'll hit OK. So I'm done with all the 4 points of my map. So I'm going to zoom to the normal. So I'm able to add my 4 points coordinates that I had on the map. So if I'm done this way, I'm not done with georeferencing. I have to come here and I'm going to click on start georeferencing. And then it will ask me, please set transformation coordinates type. I'll click on OK. So I just come here on the on the polynomial, we are going to leave it as default. On the resampling method, we are going to leave it as default, which is the nearest neighbor. On the targeted coordinate, we can check for where the Indians fall, the UTM zone for India, then I think we are good to go. But in this case, I'm going to leave it as geographic coordinate. Then the output raster, I'm going to leave it this way. Then I'm going to browse to where I'm going to save the output raster. So I'm going to save it here called Georef. Then I'm going to save OK, and I'll click OK. And the software, now after clicking OK, then I'll come to start georeferencing. I'm going to click start georeferencing, and it's going to process everything for me, and they'll tell me the georeferencing was successful. So this is how to do georeferencing in ARC in QGIS, and it is very simple. So I can also start georeferencing at this point, or I just click here and it is going to be georeferenced as well. So now my image is now ready to be used in the world, in the GIS software, any GIS software, because I've been able to attach coordinates to it. So I can close the georeferencing tool, save this, then I'll go to layer, and I'm going to add layer, then I'm going to add raster layer. Then I'll open where I've saved my georeference image. So I have it here, georef image. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'll add it to the topographical map. So this is the entire image, and this image is fully georeferenced and can be used in any GIS software without any distortion. So this is all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this short video. It was a short video, of course, and I'm sorry by now you've learned how to do georeferencing, in QGIS. So this is all for today's video, and please kindly like, share, and subscribe. You can share it to your colleagues who you know they are having interest in the field of GIS and they are beginners. This is going to guide them how to work with GIS data. So georeferencing is very necessary for everybody, because that is where the data of GIS begin from. So thank you very much for watching this video, and kindly share, subscribe, and like. Leave your comment if you need me to do any video for you, and I'm be at the doorstep of yours. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very happy to have you guys. Bye.